Yo guys, it's RetroVision. We are going to do today a Q&A, so question and answers. I ask you to ask me questions actually on Instagram, and a lot of people responded, so I got a lot of response, and now I have to take everything back to the thing. So yes, I'm gonna pick questions here and I'm gonna respond to these questions. I'm gonna pick randomly some questions. Can I get some drums? Alright. 3, 2, 1. Do you have any plans to come to New York or play an old age show? Not yet, but we are working on US shows right now with my agency and manager, so we've got some things in the work, and I will let you know once I'm getting some shows in the US. Let's go, another questions. Drums. With which plugin do you make your vocal chops? From French Duke. So I actually make vocal chops with the sampler from Ableton. Not even the sampler, I just put the vocal on the playlist and then I just cut it into small samples, and then I just change the pitch of them and play with the transpose and all these things. But I will show it in maybe like a tutorial or something in my channel. Just let me know in the comments if you want some tutorials, because I'm gonna make more videos. I promise. This is the start of something. Another questions maybe? How did the name RetroVision come about? The name RetroVision came pretty randomly. It was like 2-3 a.m. in the morning. I was just randomly searching and then I found retro something, and then RetroVision because it was like retro in the past and then vision in the future. Stop making fun of me. Alright, so let's find a new question. I have nothing to ask, just wanna see you at Hexagon stage at Tomorrowland. Yes, I can't wait either. It's like in 2 days from now and I'm super excited. I've spent days about working on this set, and I'm gonna give the paper to Alban so he can just put a question on the screen. But yeah, I'm working super hard on set, made new edit and tips for sound design. So the tips for sound design. So any tips for sound design? Tips for sound design. Well, try to learn a synth. Like for example, I learned silent, so I know everything about silent one, and then I just make all my sounds in silent one. Stop laughing. So yeah, try to create your own sound on silent one, or maybe another sense like Serum is really good, and it's way better than silent, I think. But it's like way more complex also. So I don't know. It's just a matter of taste. So choose a synth and then learn everything from it, and then try to make your own presets. Like don't use presets, just make your own presets with it. After you plug in, you can just put some effects after it, so it can sound like more aggressive sometimes, like compression, overdrive and saturation, all these things. Let's pick another question. Okay, this one. How did you start producing music, and do you have any advice for aspiring producers?
Oh.
Well, so I do have some advice. So try to create your own sound, maybe. Try to create your own style. Don't try to reproduce like others. Try to be yourself and don't try to do the same thing as the others already do. So yeah, try to be new. Let's make another question. This one. How did you get noticed by Hexagon? So I actually got noticed by Hexagon a few years ago, I think 3 years ago or something. So I kept sending them messages, emails. I was sending them music and it always got rejected, until one time where I sent the first version of Waves. So I sent that track, they liked it, but it wasn't good enough on the drop. So I literally changed the drop, and a few months after this, I just sent them a new version, and they liked it. Don't responded, so it was super nice. It was my first track there, so yeah, super nice and super happy to work with them now. And then I got more tracks with them, so I've got Nobody Else with Raven and Crane, which got released on Hexagon as well. Then I've got the Get Up EP, and then we decided to work on the management, so it's super nice, super happy about this. Let's pick another question. Tell me to stop, like when to stop. Okay, stop. I got this one. Can you give me a few tips on how to end the build-up before the drop? So you can end the build-up with some drums and like a vocal or something, and maybe you can put some effects before a drop. Like for example, you can put some reverb which is going like this, like an automation on the reverb on the master, and then just before the drop you cut everything, like there's a silence or just a vocal in the middle, and boom. You can also boom. You can also add, what's your problem? You can also add some other effects like delay, or even just reduce the low frequencies before the drop. Like progressively, you can just reduce the low frequencies to give more space to the high spectrum. Yeah, you can work around this. I think this is already great, and I use that most of the time for the build-ups. Let's pick another question. When did you started producing music? So I started producing music I think 6 years ago. Yeah, it was on a really bad computer. I started producing like on a laptop, which was like worst laptop you can imagine on the world. Like most of my projects were not even working properly. And then I've got like a desktop PC I've got because I won like a contest. Not a remix contest or anything, it was like a Nerf contest, you know, like the Nerf pistols. So I had to shoot a target with a Nerf rifle, and then I just won like the contest. It was completely random, and I got 500 euros at the time, which was pretty amazing. And then I just got a desktop PC because of that, and then I started producing like more professionally, but it was still like a hobby. And then I switched into this new PC, which is much better, and now I'm just producing the music I want. If you guys want, also I can do like a setup video, like a tour of my studio, which is also my bedroom because I have my bed over there. Well, I don't have like the biggest setup with the biggest studio and acoustics in the world, but well, it works. Alright, let's pick a new question. Favorite artist and why? I think one of my favorite artists is Joyride, probably because he's like super nice guy and also super good at producing. Like he seems super nice in real life. I never met him before, but well, he seems super nice on the socials, and also he's such a good producer. And his mix is always like super crispy and super clean at the same moment, so it's kind of mystery for me, but I'm trying to learn from him as much as I can with listening his music, and it's amazing. Alright, shall I send tracks to DJs and label or publish them by myself? This question is pretty nice because I published one track by myself, which was Galaxy, and it got like over 3 million plays on not YouTube, on Spotify. That was completely crazy, but at the same time it doesn't give you promotion when you release like a track by yourself, because the label will give you promotion to your artist page and also to your track. So I don't know, it depends if the label is pretty bad or pretty good. Like you have to do it by yourself. If the label won't give you something back, then there's no reason giving you your track. So another question, this one with the right end. What presets do you use? Hype it for One More Chance, or because One More Chance wasn't out yet when I asked the people to ask me questions. I actually didn't use any presets, I think. I mostly use my own presets, which I made in the past. I just make like instrument tracks. In Ableton you can make like instrument tracks. It's just like a rack with your plugin and then multiple effects. So you get your instruments plus multiple effects, which are just like a big preset. When will you drop the banger together with Dirty Bomb? I don't know, and maybe we won't drop it because I know some of you might be like pretty sad about it, but I'm also sad, and we maybe won't drop it because no labels wanted it yet so far, so we don't know where to release it, and I'm like a bit, I like the track, but I'm not really sure about it because all the people know it already, so it's pretty much released already. Collab with Don Diablo, that will be completely crazy because he's like a big artist I really like and love his music, love everything. So yeah, I think that will be super cool. I'm gonna ask him someday if he wants to collab with me. That will be crazy, and really hope so. Let's spam Don Diablo to collab with me. So let's try another. So a meeting one day with your friends in France. Oh well, I would love to do this actually, and ça arrive très prochainement, les dates vers Paris, tout ça, c'est juste que c'est pas encore annoncé. Mais il y a des annonces qui arrivent très bientôt et j'espère pouvoir vous rencontrer tous. Peut-être faire un meet-up ou quoi, se manger un gros McDo tous ensemble, ça pourrait être cool. Let's go, another question. Please tell us the story behind Get Down, how it started, how it get noticed and everything, and signed and everything, blah blah blah. About Get Down, so it was like originally a bootleg for Alan Walker alone, which he played actually on every set pretty much, and then I decided to change it to an original tracks. It was brand new and I was super excited about it because I really loved it when I produced it, and then I sent it to my manager. It got released, but it took some time because of the sample which I used, because there was that sample which was pretty hard to clear, to get it right. I mean, we just got it signed on Musical Freedom. Thanks everyone for watching this video, and yeah, there's too many questions and I gotta work on my set also because of Tomorrowland, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you liked it, and I just hope to see you on the next videos, and just let me know everything you want in the comments, and maybe if you got any other questions in the comments I can just respond. Shout out to everyone who voted for me at DJ Mag already. Make sure to vote for your favorite artist. I will just put the link in the description if you want to vote for your favorite artist, and if you like one of my shows or one of my tracks, if you want to vote for me, I will be super proud to just represent your vote. I'm super happy about what's happening right now, and really thank you so much for supporting me and my project, and hope to see you soon. Par contre maintenant on doit tout ramasser.